Hey, how's it going guys? Phil here, and this is a review for the Dash Express Mini Donut Maker. You'll receive the donut maker and an instruction manual with recipe guide. The donut maker is compact, measuring 10.5 inches from front to back, 8 inches wide, and 3.5 inches tall. It has a 3-foot long power cable, and inside are 7 2¼ inch diameter donut molds. The griddle is double-sided, so the top and bottom will both cook the donuts at the same time when the lid is closed. The indicator light on the lid lets you know when the machine is preheating and will shut off when the unit has reached the optimal cooking temperature. On the bottom, it has just 2 rubber feet towards the front, as the back section has no slip mat. Dash also has a rewards program that you can join by scanning this QR code, and you'll earn points just for signing up each time you make a purchase on their website on your birthday and for certain activities on social media for discounts or free products. Before first use, be sure to wipe down the cooking surfaces of the machine with a damp cloth to remove any dust or residue from manufacturing. Then just plug the machine in and it will turn on automatically and start preheating, as there's no on-off switch. You'll see the LED light turn on, and while it's preheating, let's make the batter. For the classic cake donut recipe in the manual, we'll mix 1.5 cups of flour, a half cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt in a mixing bowl. Then in a separate bowl, we'll add 1 large egg, half a cup of whole milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and while stirring, I'll mix in 4 tablespoons of melted butter, as the milk is cold and I want to prevent the butter from solidifying too quickly. Then we'll add the dry ingredients to this bowl and stir until just combined. You'll end up with a fairly thick cake batter, which I'm transferring to a pastry piping bag, but you can use a Ziploc bag as well and cut the corner off. We'll need to wait for the light on top to shut off, indicating that the plates are done preheating. Now that the unit is hot, I'll pipe in the batter so that it fills the bottom of each mold about 3/4 of the way up, since the batter should puff up slightly as it cooks. Then I'll just close the lid and wait about 90 seconds before checking on them. After 90 seconds, they'll need to be flipped to finish cooking, and Dash recommends using a long wooden skewer or toothpick to help lift and turn them, though I found that chopsticks work just as well. As you can see, the plate is hotter towards the center, so the donuts brown a bit unevenly, while the one in the middle cooks just slightly faster. So when filling the molds, you can do that one last. After flipping, I'll close the lid for another 2 minutes. Just be careful of the steam escaping the sides of the machine, as it'll be very hot and could scald you. After 2 minutes, the steam has stopped, and the donuts look pretty brown, so let's take them out and put them on a cooling rack so they don't get too dark. The donuts are super cute, and just over 2 inches wide and 3/4 of an inch thick. The browning on this one's a little uneven, but that's because I underfilled the mold slightly, and it didn't completely fill the mold on both sides. It does have the classic donut hole in the middle, a thin-skinned exterior, and a soft, cakey texture. The taste is pretty mild, like a light vanilla cake, but overall it tastes pretty good, though not chewy or stretchy like a yeast donut, and because it's baked and not fried, it's not oily or greasy. If you prefer the classic fried donut texture, you can always shallow fry them for 5 to 10 seconds on both sides. This will also allow you to roll them in dry toppings like cinnamon sugar, so that it sticks. In total, the recipe yielded 31 donuts, including the one I ate, which only took about 20 minutes to make, and they'll last for a couple days in a sealed bag. The manual also has several recipes for toppings like sugar glazes, and you can flavor and color them however you like. I found the easiest way to apply them is to simply dip the donuts in, then place on a rack to dry. Overall, the Dash Express Mini Donut Maker delivers exactly what it promises. Dozens of mini donuts in under 30 minutes, with easy-to-follow recipes and without needing to deep fry or turn on your oven. They're perfect for parties, a quick snack, and go great with my morning coffee. I hope you enjoyed this review. You can ask me any questions in the comments. I'll put a link to the product in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join me next time.